Hey guys, my name is Patrick and welcome to my Friday ride along where I'll be doing Grubhub catering, DoorDash, and regular Grubhub as well. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I'm still looking for my first subscriber. And if you want to see me do more videos. So the order that I'm at right now is for Grubhub catering. It pays 24 bucks and it's basically two large Rubio's catering taco orders. And so I have to go pick them up. It's 10:50, that's my pickup time. Then I have to deliver it by 11:30 and the drop off is 10 minutes away. Okay, so here I am all loaded up and I'm going to be probably about 10 minutes to 15 minutes early from my actual drop off time. So usually I use that time just to either write or listen to podcasts. So that's what I'll be doing today. Hey guys, so I just finished my first catering drop-off and I got another order, and this one pays about 34 bucks and it's a really good one. So the total price that they're paying for food is 150, so that means they're tipping 20%. That's pretty unusual. Usually it's like 10% tip, 10 to 15%, 15 on the high end. I already went in and everything was already ready to go, which is pretty unusual. So they are right on time. And I will be picking up this order right now. All right, so I just got my pickup and the drop-off location is about 14 minutes away. I have a target time of between, I think, noon and 12:25, so I should be there by about 12:10. So that's gonna be perfect. I'll be able to get a couple more lunch orders. And the thing with these certain catering orders is when they're individually labeled. So sometimes they want each item to be labeled with individual's name. So you just want to make sure that everything's there, and I did. So we are on our way and make this drop off. Okay guys, so I finished my drop off and I turned on DoorDash and Uber Eats. I turned on DoorDash first. I got 3 orders, I rejected them all. And I turned on Uber Eats. I got an order for a place that's really close by. I was only 3 minutes away. Uber Eats is a complete crapshoot. You don't know where you're going, so I accepted it. I left DoorDash on, and I rejected another order, and then I got another one that I kind of like, and so I went ahead and took it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Uber Eats order. Okay, so picked up my Uber Eats order. It was, Uber Eats at least is usually always ready most of the time when you get there, which is good, and the drop-off was only a mile away. So we're gonna go ahead and do the drop-off. I know that it's for a business center, so hopefully the guy's waiting outside. If not, I'll give him a call. All right, so just finished that Uber Eats order, drop-off. The payout was $3.83, which is pretty terrible, but you know, it was a total of like 2.5 miles, and that's, I guess that's just the base pay. And since it's a business guy, you assume that they're gonna tip. I guess with Uber Eats, maybe people assume that because they walk out to you as opposed to putting in like a suite number that they don't have to tip some of the time. But you know, the vast majority of time, business people are obviously going to tip. Guys, we are at the Bevmo pickup for DoorDash, and this is going to be the first Bevmo pickup that I've ever had. This is for DoorDash. It should be ready when we get there. Okay guys, so I just finished that drop off for DoorDash. What I did in my area was I turned on Grubhub to see what kind of offers that they were going to give me. So I got an offer pretty much right away, and this was for Rubio's, and I accepted it just so I could take a look at it. And it's 12:55 is the time that I accepted it, and you can see that the pickup time that they wanted was 12:30. So somebody was probably been in the system for a little bit, and they want me to drive. This is almost 6 miles. It's like 5.8 miles. It's like 15 minutes away to get to the restaurant, and then I would probably have to drive another couple miles, maybe 2.5 miles, and on top of that, it's an executive suite or something, so I would have to go through their building, so all that. But the guy still tipped like three bucks, which is, you know, like fine for an individual lunch. $3, right? So, you know, it's certainly not on the customer's fault, but it's a bad offer. It's straight up a bad offer. So once I got finished with the DoorDash offer that I just did, I turned it on and I got an offer right away for $7, and it is total of 3.7 miles. So I accepted it, even though it's kind of borderline. DoorDash is usually doing like, you know, it's usually pretty much $2 per mile. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the DoorDash order, and I'm going to reject the Grubhub order. And this is kind of like the reality of what we're seeing with Grubhub. Okay, so I just finished up that last DoorDash order. It looks like it's pretty dead right now. It's 122. I turned on UberEats just to see, and I'm probably gonna head back in the direction of to get something to eat, maybe, and we'll see. Maybe if something comes up. I'm actually at about $80 right now because I made 20. Hopefully, I get an Uber tip. Okay, guys. So I did accept another order for Uber, and it's right across the street. But I did have time. I picked up a milk tea here, and I also got a Togo's to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll do the pickup, which is a boiling crab. So usually the order amounts are a little bit larger, and the name looks okay. So I'll go ahead and pick it up. All right, so I just picked up this order right now from Boiling Point, and it looks like the drop-off is actually gonna be about 5.5 miles away, which kind of sucks. But, you know, it's a larger order, and I mean, these people, and it's going to be delivered to a home in a nice area. So you got to figure it's going to be an extra, at least $5 or $6. All right, so I just made this last drop off for Uber Eats, and it paid $7.19 for the amount of miles. I guess it's not terrible. It's about average considering. It's not DoorDash, and then it's totally random whether or not you're going to get tipped. It looks like it's probably not going to be a tip. I mean, but you know, they may surprise me. It's just based off of certain factors. Even though it was, I mean, they ordered a bunch of food. Now, the last one I'm going to show you that the guy actually already tipped. So like I said, you know, with Uber, especially in certain areas, you know, business areas, if you're not dealing with kids, or other types of people, you know that there's a pretty good chance you're going to get tipped out. And the guy tipped $5. So, you know, as you can see right now, it's not super bad. It's $2.05, and I just got a new offer for DoorDash, which I turned on, and I've rejected 4. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, here we are arriving at the fish grill for our DoorDash pickup. All right, so I finished that last DoorDash drop off at 2:45. I'm really close by my house right now. I need to mail out a couple of items for eBay, and then I'm gonna go out again. I'm scheduled 6 to 9 on Grubhub. But I'm going to see how it goes. I might just drop those and do DoorDash. I might start a little bit early, or I might just work out at a different time. So I'll let you guys, and I'm already at like $100, over $100. So we'll try to go for 200 for the day. Hey guys, so I'm back at it a little bit earlier starting. I'm starting at 5:20, and I got my first order for DoorDash. Pays $8.73, only a couple miles away, so it looks really good. I'm also scheduled for Grubhub. I'm actually going to just drop that block now. It doesn't start until 6, but I'm going to drop it and just see how DoorDash goes and see if I want to do the 7:30 shift. But I'm going to be on my way to the first pickup right now. Update to current order. I accepted an add-on to route order for $5. It's basically in the same complex, and it's additional 1.4 miles. So I went ahead and accepted this add-on. Okay, so here's the first pickup. I got the pickup 6. Across the street is the second pickup, which is the Sonic. So let's do pickup 6 first. Okay, so I already made the first drop off, and I'm waiting for the second drop off. One of those where you call them and say, hey, I'm at the call box, and they tell you whether or not they want you to be buzzed in, but she's coming down, luckily enough, and that's what's gonna happen. So I just accepted a new order for $10. I don't really like where the drop-off location is. It looks like it's in a big building, but it might be an office building, so they might meet me outside. But anyway, it's only 5.6 total miles for $10. So we'll go ahead and do this one. So I just finished up that drop-off here. The guy kind of met me outside, which was a lot easier. And now I went ahead and I turned on DoorDash. I'm kind of in the middle of 2 different areas, so I might have to drive to another area, but I am waiting on orders. I already rejected 1, so we'll see. All right guys, so I got my new order. Paid $7. It's only 2.5 miles total, and this is because right now I'm in an area where it's plus $2. I think it's going to go on until 8:30. Usually it dies down at around 7:45, I think, regardless. So I'm just going to keep on running these, and we may turn on Grubhub and we may not. Okay, so I just completed that last drop off and the guy met me outside the leasing office, which was real easy. I already accepted another offer for a restaurant right down the street. Pays $9 for 4 miles. A little bit far, but still, you know, not too bad. So we'll go ahead and do it right now. Yeah, my next drop pickup, it was only half a mile away, which is really, really easy. All right, so I just finished my drop off. Not too bad, you know. I had to go up an elevator in a condo area, but I kind of know it already. And I got like 5 offers back to back to back. I rejected one that was for like $14, but it was 8 miles. And then I accepted this one right here, which was for, I think it's $11.80, and it's only about 4.8 miles. So go ahead and do that one. So I'm on my way to pick up this latest DoorDash order. And it's my opinion that they have to be losing money. They're trying to probably pull drivers away from other platforms because they're just paying out like a lot for these types of orders. Okay, so I'm already at my next pickup, Hawaiian barbecue. I already got it. It's all ready to go. And I'm making really good time right now. It's only 7:15. This is like my 6th or 7th order, so doing pretty good. Okay, so I had yet another really super easy drop off. She was already waiting outside for the pickup. So just dropped that off, and I'm waiting for more orders. I'm probably gonna drive into a better location here right now. Okay, so I accepted an order after rejecting like 7 or 8. I also turned on Grubhub. So I dropped my block from 7:30 to 9, but I turned it on, and then they offered me something for like $4, so I just rejected that also. And so I accepted this last one for DoorDash, pays $8.50. It's 5 miles, but it's the drop off is at a house, so we should be able to knock this one out pretty quick. And right now it's 7:43, so I think I'm doing pretty good with my earnings, and we'll see how the night goes from here. All right, here we are at our next pickup, Panda Express. All right, so I just finished that last drop off. It took a little bit longer. They didn't have the food ready, so I had to wait another, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes. So right now it's 8:13, and I'm just waiting for my next order. So I'm here at my next pickup, and as you can see, it's for $19, or almost $19. It's really good. You gotta travel about 8.5 miles, and that means it's about 7 miles to the actual customer. And I'm gonna have to wait about 5 or 6 minutes in order to actually make the pickup. But we are going to be doing that right now. All right, so I just finished that last drop off. It put me into an area that's kind of far away from any restaurants. So I turned DoorDash back on in order to start dashing again. But I need to drive back into an area where there's a hotspot. And I might also turn on Grubhub just to see if there's anything available and see how it goes. So I just got a new order for Gina's Pizza. It's about pretty close to where I am. It's right across the street. The drop off's a little bit of a distance, about 7.5 miles, but the payout's $14, not too bad. And right now I'm just waiting on some food that I ordered. So go ahead and wait for my food and make our next pickup. Okay, so we just got the pickup. I'm about 15 minutes away from the drop off location, and we're ready to head on out. Okay guys, so I just made my last drop off, and it's about 9:30, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. I actually was able to get up to, I believe, over 200, and I got a tip out from that last Uber Eats order that I did also for $3.50. So I think I did like 20 Uber Eats, 60 for the Grubhub catering, and then like 120 with DoorDash between the 2 shifts. And I ended up working a total of about 8 hours. So it was, you know, about 10:30 to 2:30, and then 5:30 to 9:30. So, you know, definitely happy with a $200 day. So thanks for tuning in.